Hey, Alpha fam, welcome back to another episode of Alpha Commission. Today on Alpha Commission, of course, we're going to go over that continued massive pump on the Bitcoin chart. Guys, there really haven't been that many updates from me because, let's face it, we have just been up only, and that's exactly as Alpha Commission predicted. Guys, what have I been saying? Every time we're above the Bollinger Band midline on the weekly, we are in a bull market. Bull market, baby bull market, bull market, fake out, bull market. Okay, so yeah, is it possible that we have a little bit of a fake out or a baby bull market? Maybe, but guys, it's only when we're underneath the Bollinger Band midline that we're in a bear market, bear market, bear market, a bear market. And currently, we are not in a bear market. We are in a bull market. And just let me clean up the chart a little bit. I know that bears are in disbelief, but we've been trying to state here at Alpha Commission for many, many months. In fact, the entire 2023, we have been saying that we are in a bull market and that we were just going to have a retest here, and then we would have to wait and see if we recaptured 28,000, and we have done that in spades. Guys, Alpha Commission has been bullish since around 16,000 when we took a chance on some of those lower time frames, alpha momentum pools, and then at 17,000 when it was essentially confirmed with those higher time frames, and it's just been up only. I don't know who can say that we're not in a bull market. This is a bull market, guys, okay? And we have signs of possible continuation. Now, can we have pullbacks? Can we continue to go sideways? Yes, absolutely. Could something crazy happen? Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is certain in trading, but as long as we were above that Bollinger Band midline on the weekly there, you should have been looking to the upside. That's what I was teaching for months and months and months, and that's exactly what we got. Now, guys, I think it's good just to go down to the 6 hour to look at that structure that we have been just flying off of here. And if we do take a look at that structure, well, let's just go back and just see, what was the pool that we basically launched off of and that we've been interacting with essentially this whole time. Well, that was established over here in September 6th, guys, just this humble little pool underneath that volatility pivot there. Yes, there was chance that we could fall to hell, and yes, that was a deviation, and yes, that was a market maker fake out, and of course they left liquidity there to try to make the market think that there was a chance that we could come back, but that's often the case with these type of deviations where they're just trying to shake out the market. And what we did do, in fact, is put in a little bit of a higher low and a higher high, and so we started to follow that uptrend. We had a pullback. It actually secured this area over here above the neutral point of control. We knew that bulls now had control compared to this region over here. We put in another uptrend. Everyone freaked out about war. I told you guys, it's just a sad truth that there is a high likelihood that the markets were going to pump off of the war scenarios while everyone else was freaking out. Alpha Commission was looking to the upside. And sure enough, what did we do? We captured that bullish control zone. Now, we tried to break into it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. We weren't able to do it, but finally on this next swoop, we were able to just flip it. And you can see this pattern where the price action just kind of like scooped up like that. And that was the flip of this bullish control zone. Again, that we identified back here in September, guys. September, okay? It's almost November, and we identified that in September for you, and you could have just followed these key levels all the way up. That's how simple this program is, and you guys have to get with the program. Okay, I don't know if you haven't joined the Alpha Commission Discord yet. It's free, guys. Just go to the link in the description of the video, sign up, and you can just get access to the Discord. You can see all the charts that we're posting there. You can get these key levels for all sorts of different altcoins. Right now, we're like looking at about 20 different coins. Okay, and so, just follow that way up. We got a 20% move on Link. We got a 20% move on INJ. We got another 20%, move on Link. We got a 20% move on Pyre. Okay, so we're just like hitting these ones, out of the ballpark, and then it's up to you how much leverage you want to put on top of that. You want to do a 20% move on a 20x leverage. Okay, cool. You just got a oh gosh, how many percentage would that be, right? So that would be 400% move, something like that. You want to do just a humble 5x, then you're talking about, 100% moves there, right? So, in terms of your profit, guys, I don't want to encourage people to be leveraging or holding bags in this type of a market. But if you don't take a little bit of a chance, okay, when you hit these key levels, when you flip the pool, when you flip the neutral point of control, when you're above that volatility pivot, when you're out of that bearish control zone, or when you recapture the big alpha energy over here, right? We recaptured that big alpha energy not once, but twice, and very bullishly on this second chance. Okay, these pools, they just continue to work. They do degrade over time if they get chopped up like this, but when they just keep going, they continue to be valid, and so we do just refer back to them from time to time. And you can see that price action perfectly on this line, perfectly on this line, right? This price action perfectly on this line, perfectly on this line, right? Look at this chop right here, perfectly on this line. Where was the fake out? Of course it's going to be right there. Where was the bulk of this before we had the breakout? Right on these alpha momentum pool key price levels. So guys, I'm not pulling your legs. The proof is in the pudding here, and you really should just check out the Discord and start to participate and just motivate me to make these key levels for the coins that you're in, because then we all win, right? Maybe you see a chart that has potential that I would never have even noticed. I put in some work to make the key levels, and then we just profit together, right? Guys, there's really not much to say. We are in bullish continuation right now. Of course, I could update the levels, but what is it really going to do at this point? We're at resistance, okay? If you didn't enter here or here or here, right, or even here, then, I don't know what to say, because this is the time when we were putting out those pools for you to take a chance on. And you got to take a chance, right? No risk, no reward. And, now we're at this resistance. So could we have a pullback? Are we going to blast through? Nobody knows. We're at resistance, guys, now, right? And you can see that a lot of the altcoins are actually hitting their highs from August and also from July, right? And that's exactly what Bitcoin is doing, right? It's basically hitting those points from July and August. And so if your altcoins are kind of returning to those levels, that's what's going on, okay? This market is very algorithmic. And so I would recommend that if Bitcoin hasn't yet pushed past that level, then you take profits at those time periods, those relative time periods on altcoin charts. And if Bitcoin continues to push, then you maybe take a chance on the next level up, right? And where could that level be? Well, we might be looking towards this kind of $32,000 area, this $33,000 area, right? There's some type of, interaction that we can take a look if we just go back in the charts. Lots of heavy resistance here, so it's not guaranteed that we're going to break through it in one shot. Just like it took a while to break through 30,000, it could take a while to break through this kind of 33,000 kind of area. Or who knows, because this is a lot of up and down right here, right? Just a lot of up and down. Then, we could even go to 40,000, guys. Okay, we could go to $40,000. You could be looking at that 38 to 32,000, 38 to a $42,000 area. Should we be able to push through this $33 to $35,000 area then that would be my next target. And we're just going to play it by ear, okay? We got our entries. We've been DCAing into these alts, which have been bled to death. Um, I'm not someone who's in favor of really holding for a long term. I'm a trader. I just want to encourage you guys to get in and get out and to put some money, in your pocket, to put food on your table, and don't be loyal to these coins because they're not going to be loyal to you. We have no idea what's going to happen in the world. So just make sure that you're paying yourself as you go and that you don't just end up holding a whole bunch of bags when this market eventually does turn around. And we don't know when that's going to be. Just ignore the noise of 100K, 150K, right? 200K. Just ignore that stuff and just play the key levels, play level to level. And right now, we've been pumping for a while. These type of formations, they do have a tendency to break down kind of hard, shake people out, and then if it's still bullish, keep pushing. So there's nothing that's weak in this chart right now, so we're just looking up. And if there are pullbacks, just understand we are at that resistance area where you can see this kind of choppiness here. So could we have some type of chop like that? Yeah, it's possible. And then could we finally break through? Yeah. Or could we come back down and then go? Yeah, of course. Okay. But we're going to have to just play it by ear. This is just really this first push up into this area. And I would expect it to take a couple stabs before just blitzkrieging straight up or something like that. Okay, guys. That's your alpha for the day. Stay safe and happy trading.